Good afternoon, boys and girls. That's not our load on the screen, by the way. We are going to go over here and we're going to pick up a load, hopefully pick up a load going to Tallahassee, Florida from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. So, we will see. It says it's available, but you know, sometimes we've gotten over there in the game and the load is gone. So they kind of trick us. But we're going to ride over there and see if we can pick up this load and take it down to Tallahassee, Florida. Notice I'm sitting and looking at the Myrtle Beach sign because I did not get a screenshot on my last load. So I went out after I dropped off camera. I went around and I circled back around so I could get a picture of the sign in the front window of the truck for the screenshot. That's why we're here. We were actually up here to the right a little bit. Now we're going to go up here, I believe, to the left. And we're going to pick up a trailer.
Time to get the job done.
Going to Florida. Tallahassee, Florida, exactly.
Go straight.
I have not adjusted the steering again. I think it's working fairly decent. It's not perfect, but what in life is, right? What in life is perfect? If you find out what it is, please let me know.
Stay left, and then turn left. Turn left.
I will when I get to the street. Thank you very much for reminding me. There's a big hot dog. There's a payphone. Did you see that? That was actually a payphone, folks. We don't usually see payphones anymore, do we? Some people say, what's a payphone? So some people never seen a payphone. Okay, we'll have to hit the green trailer down here and see where our load is. We're going to go to Florida, folks.
It was a nice ride.
Yes, it was. Short ride. See where our trailer's at. Now, I did do one thing in the game, and you didn't see it. Frozen fruits going to...
Ready to roll.
What I did was... Okay, wow, way down there in the end. I clicked on Quick Jobs instead of Freight Market, and it froze up my computer. I had to reboot the computer to do what they call a hard boot for some cars. Do you remember back when we were delivering Tesla cars? I remember that. We can't do that anymore because they took the brand names off. So the only thing we can deliver is cars. Can't deliver Teslas. We deliver V cars. I think that's the name of it. Okay. Oh, I got to go further than that, don't I? Not even close to getting that one. Alrighty, now we can try it. I think we missed it. Maybe not. Maybe we got it just right. Holy mackerel, look at that. Look at that, folks. Man, I may be Trucker Clay Jr. here. Man, I'm getting as good as Trucker Clay
here we
at that
go.
stuff now. No, nobody will ever be as good as Trucker Clay. Nobody. You know, I know drivers who've driven 50 years and not as good as Trucker Clay. Just kidding. I hope he's watching. Hope he's watching. He's probably laughing at that. You know, it's been a long time when I started driving a truck. Man, it's been 40 years. Whoa, 40 years since I drove when I started driving a real truck. I didn't drive for 40 years. I drove for a while and then went on to something else. But anyhow, we're going to Florida, folks. I love this coast to coast. I do. I love it. Love the game so we can get to different states. And so now if you look at the sign there, it says ARAONS. So we're back to the uh, off names. Like this is Tesla over here, but they call it V something. I don't know what they call it. It's got a V on it. That's actually I believe that's a Tesla dealer. I'm not sure. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know, folks. I'm lost. I'm confused. I stay confused in case you don't know. There's the big hot dog. So now this one doesn't have a line or a stop sign or a traffic light. But I know we're going to be stopping. Doesn't look anything like Myrtle Beach, by the way.
Stay right, and then turn right. Turn right.
I think that's a smooth stop, folks. Wow, that was a smooth stop, and then I hit the reverse. The brake on this is the same as reverse, so if you hold it down too long, you're going in reverse. Now that looks like Myrtle Beach straight ahead. We'll get a screenshot of that one. Let me get a screenshot of the Myrtle Beach thing here. Figured out the other way to do these two. I watched another YouTube video, and pretty cool. I don't even want to be in the picture, to be honest with you. I just want to picture the beach. Okay. Now we'll go back to the game. I just want to picture the beach, folks. Didn't really care if the truck was in that one. Now this has us going down 17, which is correct. It would be 17. We're going down to, I believe, Georgetown, Charleston, and then we'll get on I-95 and go south, and then cut across Georgia to Valdosta, and then down to Tallahassee. That's the route they have us going. Now I thought there was a garage that I could have bought in Myrtle Beach. There was not. I believe there's one in Charleston, one in Valdosta, one in Tallahassee. I don't know if there's one in Georgetown. I don't think there is. There might be. I don't know. I know there's one in Tallahassee, Charleston, and Valdosta. So we'll be picking up those garages if we discover those cities. Again, I don't want to buy garages and not be able to teleport in and get loads, because that's really the only reason I'm buying them. The money's nice. In real life, yeah, I'd like to have 141 million. You know, we're making over $1 million a day. I'd love to have that. I don't know too many people that wouldn't. But in reality, you can't spend it all in the game. Once you buy all the garages, what are you going to do with it? It just builds up. You buy more trucks, and maybe like real life, huh? Maybe it's like real life. You just keep buying more toys. I don't know. I don't know, folks. I just know that, you get to a certain point in the game, the money just sits there because there's nothing else you can do with it. So I spend it on garages and trucks and hiring drivers, and we make more money that I can't spend. So we got bells and whistles going off here. They're screaming at me I'm going too fast. We should have enough fuel to get to Tallahassee. Topped off at the garage in Florence or in Columbia, wherever it was, wherever we picked up that load coming over to Myrtle Beach. I believe it was Columbia. I write all that down over here so I know when I'm putting up the videos on YouTube, I know what to say. And sometimes I'll play 3 or 4 games before I put videos up and I get confused. Don't remember which is which, and yeah, it's not pretty. But anyway, yeah, we picked that up in Columbia. So I topped off in Columbia and brought it over to Myrtle Beach, and now we're going to Florida. We should have enough fuel. Like I said, we have 450 gallons of fuel. I may stop for the night somewhere because it is a 9-hour drive and it's already 1:16. We may just roll straight in like we did to Raleigh. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll take a break somewhere, take a 10-hour break, and start again Tuesday morning. I really want to get over to Tallahassee, buy some more garages, and then we'll see where we go from there. I'm loving this game. I think it's great. Like I said, there are some aesthetics that need to be fixed, little tweaks here, but as far as the game goes, it's great. It's I haven't seen any real flaws. It kind of crashed my computer. I'll let them know about that, but I don't. I don't know. I know they had some problems with that when they made this mod. I remember somebody saying something about that. So maybe they don't know that happened. They also had some roads that didn't lead anywhere. That they would get out there on the road going somewhere and the road would just stop because someone forgot to finish it. So Georgetown discovered. I'm going to slow way down. I'm 35 over here. I know, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I hear you. I hear you beeping over there. There's an old gas tank. Old gas pump, I mean.
Go straight.
One thing I like to do in real life is to go antiquing. You know, go through the old thrift stores and the antiques. And, I love doing that. See things. I don't need to buy a thing. I have so much stuff. I don't need to buy a thing, but I do like to look. Come on, let's go. We got a long way to go. We're not going to get there going 15 miles an hour. I think the steering's going pretty good. I like that we can just touch it and it straightens it out. Not where you just barely touch it and you're overkilling the cows over there in the field. So I think the steering is decent. It's not perfect, but again, you know what in life is. So another driver down to make me money. Keep making that money so I can keep spending it. I wish that were real money. That'd be cool. Can you imagine making $1 million a day playing a game? Wow. You have to remember this is May 23rd in real life, so you won't see this until July 8th or 9th, something like that, July 9th. So I'm a little bit ahead on my videos, trying to stay ahead of them. Like I said, I'm working on the 352 RV, and if I can get get these caught up and get them ahead, then I don't have to worry about doing games to put a game up every Monday through Friday. That's my goal. Hoping I can continue that. I don't know. We'll see. If things get busy, we might start missing some videos. don't know. We'll see. That's why I try to do 2 or 3 or 4 a day or something, not doing anything else. Maybe on a rainy day or a hot day outside or something that I can put up several videos so you just play the game. And might as well videotape it. That shows my age. May as well go ahead and record it and put it up on YouTube, right? People say, what's a videotape? Never heard of a videotape. There's a rest area over here to the left if we were tired. It's too early now, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, way too early to take a nap. That put us up at midnight. That's in the middle of the night that we don't want to drive in. So we're going to go probably Charleston, maybe make it to Valdosta. I don't know. And then roll in there in the morning early, deliver, and then see what else we can do from there. I know on May 23rd, I'm not going to play any more games because I've been at this for several hours and I've been at this all day. And it's fun, but I have other stuff I really need to get done. I'm not very disciplined with that. I'd rather sit and play the game than to be an adult. I'm tired of adulting. We have discovered Charleston, folks. Well, we now have Charleston and Georgetown. I believe we're going to go up here a little bit further. We're going to get on 95.
Go straight.
South a little bit. Somewhere up here we hit 95, which is not realistic, but okay. Charleston, you would get on 26 and go back up north a little bit to get on 95 in real life. And then 26 takes you back up to Columbia. So, yeah. Not sure we're going to see that here, but we'll see. This is realistic because there are, you come from the beach and there's a cargo box, cargo container that comes off the ships. There's a food line truck. That's very realistic. Wow, I added that actually when I was in California. I added the food line trailer, but there are no food line trailers in California because that's an East Coast thing. That's an East Coast store, not a West Coast store. But I just saw a food line trailer. That's pretty cool. Let me see what that sign said. That said 26. Missed it. Missed the sign. Should be 26 going northwest. Yep, that's what it said. Good deal. Well, I got that one right. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let me get over here. We're going to turn left up here.
Stay left,
Told you.
and then turn left.
I didn't lie. I didn't lie. I knew we were going to be turned left. I saw it on GPS.
Turn left.
Look, almost got the sign. Wasn't paying attention. That's my fault. Wasn't the steering's fault. I should blame it on the steering, but I won't. I'll own it. I did it. Wasn't paying attention. I was watching that, see if any traffic come up on there when I was over in the other lane with the trailer and wasn't really paying attention to the front. I'm a great driver, aren't I? Figure the front's going to go where the back goes, right? Usually, if the front back goes where the front goes, maybe that's it. I'll turn right up here.
Stay right, and then turn right. Turn right.
You know, one thing I have not found in this game yet, I have found the Volvo International Kenworth and Peterbilt dealerships. I have not found any Freightliners yet. I haven't found any Freightliner dealers. You know, you have to discover them. I haven't discovered any yet. And I've been all over the West Coast, and I didn't discover any Freightliners. And I don't know how you do that. I don't know where you find them. I know there's question marks by the ones that you haven't found yet. I don't believe there were any question marks left, so I'm not sure if they don't have Freightliner out west or. I found the Volvo ones. I have found those, but I haven't found the Freightliner yet. Real export. Kind of hang a little bit towards the center, if not over the center, because I don't know where those trees are. They've been in the road before, and I don't know how tall they are. I'm going to smack into one of them with the trailer here.
Go straight.
Okay. It's a pretty neat game. I mean, I do enjoy it. Seems to be pretty detailed, you know, other than little things like I said, the street signs, things like that. But, you know, the houses, the buildings, the businesses. Wow. Somebody put a lot of work into these. And I appreciate the work that they put into it and admire them for doing it. But I wouldn't know how to do it. Somebody does, because look at that house over there. It's got the garages, the windows, everything in it. Just detailed. Bushes around the fence. You know, think about how much work that is. Even a swimming pool in their backyard. Wow. That's pretty cool. Looks like you're almost driving a real big rig. Almost. A trucker played said one time he drives a truck all week, comes home and he wants to play the game, drive some more. Knocked my headset off my head. Ouch. What do you think of the steering here? I think we got it. I think we're doing better.
Go straight.
Oh, Katy. Wow. I don't know if that's in Georgia or in South Carolina. I'm not sure. I've never heard of that. Never heard of that little bird. It's like a traffic light. About the only thing in this town. I don't know. I think I've ever heard of this little town. Oh, Katy Discovery. Okay.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
What in the world? Looks like they got us coming to a mining pit here. Like we turned into a company driveway, didn't it?
Go straight.
Okay. Keep following the yellow brick road, I guess. There's like a waiting area there for the trucks. They wait over there until their load's ready. Wow, that was weird. Usually drive through a company like that to get to the road. Okay. One of the things I did notice in this game, back when I started playing, if a driver didn't have a load other than me, they had to deadhead back to their terminal, to their garage. In this case, we have drivers who might be clear across the country. And if they can't find a load going back to their garage, they have to deadhead back. And I pay for the fuel. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I like that part of the game. I would like to think that they can get a load and just go anywhere, but apparently they can only go to and from the garage that they're assigned to. Don't know how much I like that idea. Just don't know about all that. And I've got drivers from California
Get
going
ready
up to
to turn
Maine,
right.
and if they can't find a load coming back to their garage in California, they have to deadhead back to California. I don't know if I like that. It's not very realistic because they can haul freight anyway.
Turn right.
but they don't. They make them deadhead back to their garage. And that's one of the things they'll change in the newer version when they get the other states out. Understand now where this is not a paid mod. So when they made the paid mod, they're not going to be concerned about drivers deadheading cross country driving. But maybe when they get that together, they'll think about that and fix that problem. I don't know. I hate to think that you're in California and have to deadhead to Maine, or you're in Maine and have to deadhead back to California because you can't find a load going to your specific city.
Go straight.
It doesn't always happen that way. You may get one going back that way, but you're not going to get one going to your city necessarily. So, I don't know.
Stay left, and then turn left.
This should be I-95, I believe. I believe that's what that should say. Yep.
Turn
To
left.
Savannah. Maybe we'll discover Savannah. We should. We should discover Savannah. Savannah is on I-95, down at the Georgia border, South Carolina-Georgia border. So we should discover it. And I believe we go a little bit further south, then we're going to cut across 84. I want to say it's 84 going down to Valdosta. And then take that down into Tallahassee. Not sure. Not sure how they did that. I think it's 84. Well, that was a bump in the road. Looks like we're going to get our rain up ahead, looks like. And welcome to Georgia. Yep, there's our rain, folks. Okay, you did that for what reason? I'd have been surprised if we got a whole load without getting water. No, we've had a few of them.
Get ready to exit right.
Seems like we get a lot of rain though, don't we? And I actually have it set on the low side of bad weather. On the settings, you can set that. And I don't have it set
Exit
for
right.
a lot of rain. So I'm not sure why we get a lot of rain. There's Savannah discovered. Cool. Okay, cool. Okay, so now we can get Roger and Savannah. I would like to own all of the garages at some point, but that's not like when we were out west. We had not quite as many places to go, not nearly as many miles to travel to get there.
Recomputing.
What in the world? Did I just miss my turn? Was I talking and wasn't paying attention? Yep, looks like we better go down there and turn around and come back. Oh, gosh. Well, I was too busy yapping. Should have been paying attention. Missed my turn back there somewhere. Now we got to stop at the scale. Not yet. We don't have to pull off the road yet.
Rerouting.
For sure. $82,721. Okay. We all seem to be overweight. You notice that we're only allowed to have 80,000 pounds. We're always overweight. I'm gonna guess it's that fuel, but still, I mean, 200 gallons of fuel, that wouldn't put us that much over, because other trucks hold 250 gallons. So we only have 200 gallon difference. That's only 1,200 pounds. That doesn't seem right, but it's okay. We got that third axle. We're okay. Maybe that's what it, between the axle and the fuel. Oh, Dr. Pepper sign. Wow. They can do that, but they can't put the company names up for deliveries and shipping. Wow. Well, okay, whatever. I'm just here to play. I'm not here to complain. Oh, there's another driver returning without the load. Ooh. Lord. A lot of those, I think. And I have no idea if they can teleport back, if they actually have to drive back. I don't know. I know either way the clock keeps ticking. I need to stop up here. Not because I'm all over the road, but I want to stop. Maybe there's a rest area up here. What's that sign say? Nope. If this is 95, we may just take this down to I-10 and go across 10 and not go all the way back. I'm going to pull off here and see. Make it legal. Oh, wait a minute. No, you know what? There's a gas station rest stop up here. We'll go to that. We'll go to the rest area up here. Pull off. Maybe we'll take our 10-hour break. I don't know. We'll see. Check the map. If we're on I-95,
Stay right.
I'm not going back up
and then
north,
exit
go
right.
across 84 because I can go down and go across I-10. Might add a little bit of time,
Exit right.
But
Turn left, and then turn left.
okay. How about we turn right and go to the rest area over here.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Good idea.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left. Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Okay. Now let's exit out and go look at the map and see where we are, see what we got to do there. I believe we're just going to stay on I-95, go down to 10. So we're on 16. Well, that's not good at all. That's taking us up north. Oh, good Lord. How do we do that one? Well, we do have to go back, because now we're going to go down this old windy road, or we're going to go all the way over here to Macon and down that way, down 75 to Valdosta. Not sure which is worse. Well, I don't know, folks. Let's see how much time it'll add if we go this way. Put a click right there. It's 10 hours and 48 minutes. If we go that way, it's 6 hours and 29 minutes. Yeah, we're going to go back. We'll go back. Doggone it. That'll add too much time to our trip. So it is 6:11. If we go ahead and shut her down right now, we'll get up
Let's
at
go.
4:11. And that would be too bad. Get up at 4:11. A little bit of darkness, but at least maybe it won't be raining. Let's see if the rain quit. It's still raining and it's dark. So we're going to do a trucker play. We're just going to let it sit for a couple of hours. We're going to let the game just rest. And we're going to come back at a couple of hours and we'll start it again. We'll be back in 2 hours. Okay, we're not going to wait 2 hours because it looks like it's starting to get daylight, and I think we can drive a little bit at dark. It's about 4:52 in the morning. If you're still sleeping, wake up. Just kidding. Stay asleep if you want. But we're going to get on down the road here. I don't see any reason to sit here until it's completely daylight. Even though we came in the wrong way and we're going out the wrong way. Life is good. We're still going to do it. We're still going to get there today. It says do not enter. Well, I can't read, so they wrote that too fast because I read slow.
Okay, let's find a new route.
No, let's not. Let's get us back out to the road we want to be on there. We're going to have to go back down 16 because the other way adds 4 hours to our trip. And that's going to put us way late. We may be late now if it was only supposed to be a 9-hour drive, I believe. I don't believe it was supposed to be that long. I don't know how long it was. It was about 9 hours. We're already at 6 hours and something. So,
Get ready to turn left.
yeah, we're going to have to go back up 16 to 95 and get back on 95. I was going to go across.
Turn left.
I was thinking we could go across 10, but we're not on 95. We're on 16. And because we're on 16, we'd have to go down to Macon, Georgia, and then turn south down to Valdosta, and then down to Tallahassee. And that adds about 4 hours to our trip because 16 actually goes northwest, and we're trying to go southwest. So that would take us way out of our way. So we're going to go this way. It did stop raining. It looks like it's getting a little bit of daylight out, so it may be okay. Goodyear, that's a brand name. That truck stopped. Do I need to move over? Oh, this lane ends. Thank you. I see what that is. Okay, this lane ends and he would let me over. That's nice of him. That's nice of them to do that. Hopefully I won't be sleeping when we get up here to this exit and won't miss my turn again. Too busy yapping and not paying attention, huh? And sometimes if you're not looking at the GPS doesn't always tell you when to turn. You really have to pay attention to the GPS and the speed and it's like real life. You have to kind of have your eyes everywhere. It's going to take us till we get back to Savannah to get up to speed here. Not moving too good here. Oh Lord, we got to go across the scale again. Huh, maybe. Get a little of this bypass. Nope, we're going to stop again at the scale. Let's figure out where it is. Now, in real life,
Finding new route.
that transponder lets them know if you need to stop. And how they do that is if you've already stopped, like coming the other way, they don't usually make you stop coming back this way. Now, that depends on your safety record. It's determined by what they call your CSA score, which is how many accidents you've had, if you've had tickets, and that goes for your entire company, not just you, your entire company. So the company can bring your score down. Speaking of which, okay, we burn a little bit of fuel. I saw one of the drivers on the game that had a load, and it showed what the load was. When you look at the log to see what loads they've hauled, it will tell you how much profit they made on that load. And she had a load, and it said minus $1,100 and some dollars, $1,600 or something. And I was trying to figure out how that happened, because usually if you have a load, you make money, you don't lose money, unless she had an accident or a breakdown or had to be towed to the shop or something. But I didn't know that the drivers could do that. I thought that was only me that could do that. I don't know. I've never seen that before with all the drivers I have. That's the first time I've ever seen that, where she lost money on a load. That doesn't usually happen. Unless she hauls something for her grandmother, I don't know. But I don't know. It was just kind of a strange thing to see. I hadn't seen that before. Where I think it was like $1,123, I think actually is what it was. And, it was a minus. And I was like,
Stay right,
I had never seen
and
that
then
before.
exit right.
I had never seen that before where they haul a load and I lose money.
Exit right.
But we will when we get to it. Now also on the West Coast, on the paid mod, like I'm running off the road here, around this corner, kind of on medium. And on the paid mod, you'll hear the rumble strips. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's like the thumping sound you hear when you go off the road. On this mod, they don't have that. Out west, on the paid mod, you will see that. That when I run off to the side of the road, you'll hear the rumbling, let you know you're off the road. Difference in the game. I hope they watch my videos. That would be kind of cool. And then they'll know some of the things that are happening with their mod. I have to go to their message board and see if other people are telling them things that are wrong and how they react to it. Because sometimes, people don't like to know that there's a mistake. Sometimes they don't want to know. Well, I think we're going down the hill here. Can't seem to keep it at 67. Okay, we're going to stay at 66. I just set the cruise control. Now we have to start paying attention so I don't miss my next turn. That could put us at Key West. Now there are loads going to Key West, Florida. That would be cool. That would be cool to go out to Key West. See how accurate that is. I've never been to Key West. I've been to Miami. Never been to Key West. That would be cool to drive the truck out to Key West. We've already been from coast to coast, by the way. When we hit Myrtle Beach, that was the Atlantic Ocean. And Los Angeles, San Diego, and all those western cities, a lot of them are on the Pacific Ocean. So we've been coast to coast. So I've got my wish. Now we have not got all of 40.
Stay right, and then exit right.
We missed a section from Raleigh down to Wilmington. But we'll get it.
Exit right.
We'll get that. We don't crash here and going too fast coming off the exit. Don't want to crash and burn. Look, no stop sign.
Turn right.
They missed their stop signs on this. We got to pull up. Celadon, there's an old company. Not old company. They just went bankrupt and closed everything up this year, in fact. And we have to go slow to start out here because the wheel's not going to turn that well. Okay, we're on 84. That's what I thought it was 84. Okay, we'll go up there. We're going to get on 84. We're going to head down to Valdosta, Georgia. Valdosta. And then we're going to head on into Tallahassee. We have about 4.5 hours left.
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
Oh my gosh, not a roundabout. A roundabout. Well, that's what my British friends call them. I didn't know it's what we call them.
Exit now.
Trailer damage. What did I do to the trailer? Come across the grass. I didn't think that would hurt the trailer. Well, alrighty. Got 1% trailer damage coming across the grass. Well, alrighty then. Well, it's not as bad as Serge Yambon. Oh my gosh, you should see that video. I don't remember what day he put that up. I saw it yesterday. I'm not sure when it was, but he was off road and all over the place, and he was hilarious. I mean, as a serious video, no, but as parody, absolutely, he was hilarious. He was funny. He would try to he called overtake someone. We call it passing here in the states. He's from England, I believe he's from England. He's British, so they call it overtaking someone. When he was overtaking someone, cars would be coming the other way. He'd just run over the grass and keep going. So yeah, he was hilarious. Not a very serious driver, I can tell you.
Go straight.
Ooh, let's get stopped before that line. Oh, hope we just made it. I think we just made it. Oh my gosh. We almost heard sirens there, folks. Come around that corner, didn't realize there was a stoplight there. Either they didn't have a sign or I missed it. Either way, we're stopped. So, we're pretty heavy on this load. You can feel it when you take off. I mean, this truck can move right along with a light load. It's kind of, yeah, you can feel it here. And you can tell when you go to stop too. It takes a minute to get stopped. So that's pretty accurate. That's real life. I mean, the heavier your truck, the longer it takes to stop. That's very realistic. Steering is probably the same way. You know how you load your truck sometimes will affect the steering. I don't know if you know that. I ran into that problem when I was hauling steel, and they put the steel too far to the front of the trailer and lifted the front axles off the ground just a little bit. I mean, they not really lifted them off the ground, but lifted them up, and the steering was noticeably different. And we had to reload the truck because there was no way I could steer like that. And they should have known better because they load trucks every night. But anyway, things happen. Oh, they're going to stop there, isn't it? I don't know what that was. 55. We can't go 35. We can't get speed up to 35 yet. We're kind of pulling here, kind of lugging a little bit to get up these hills. Struggling. Feel like I'm pulling a boat anchor. This is Valdosta coming up. Nope, we got to turn up here.
Stay left, and then turn left. Turn left.
A cattle truck. We haul cattle. One time out west. Dang, Raphael just made $54,000 for the company. Wow, that must have been a good load. I know some of these loads going cross country really pay well. Whoops, let's not go yet. We got sirens. We didn't get the green light. Some of these trips pay really good money going cross country, and I know people that drive real trucks that would love to have that money. They work about 3 trips a year and go home. But another one, 41,000. Jennifer just made 41,000 for the company. I suspect we'll see a lot of that because of the number of trucks that I have now. It's like close to 300, or will be when we're done with this game. Because I'm going to pick up those other garages and drivers. That'll add some more drivers. I believe we're going to be close to 300 trucks. I stay over to the left where those trees are hanging, but can't do that when there's traffic coming. You have your choice, hit the tree or hit the car. I think I'd rather hit the tree. And when you get up to them, they're not really hanging over the road, but they look like it. A lot closer to the road than we have in here where I live. They keep them back off the road by 15 feet. About 2 hours and 7 minutes left. Just sitting there enjoying the game, not really talking. Probably boring for you because I'm not saying a word. I'm just driving along. But I haven't seen Valdosta yet. I don't know if we passed it, went around it, or if it's up ahead. I'm not sure yet. I don't know. It's all new to me. I don't know. I haven't been down this way. I don't believe I've ever been to Valdosta in real life. I've been to Macon, Georgia, Atlanta, Columbus, Georgia, Savannah. I don't believe I've been to, I know I've never been to Tallahassee, and I've never been to Valdosta, Georgia. There we go, Valdosta's coming up. So we made discovery. Let's make that on the GPS. We should discover that as we pass through. And it looks like more rain up ahead. I hope not. Slow down to 30 miles an hour now. We're in Valdosta. Keep saying Valdosta. It might be Valdosta. I don't know.
Go straight.
We discovered Valdosta.
Go straight.
So this is what Valdosta looks like. Okay? In the game anyway. Not sure if it's accurate, but I suspect it's probably not accurate, but that's okay. It's only a game, folks. A game of life. There's the garage up here on the left. I see it on the map, on the GPS. We're not going to stop and buy
Go
it.
straight.
We can buy that online. See the garage up there on the left? We're going to buy that and then expand it. Put 5 trucks in it. We'll have a garage here in Valdosta. We'll do that when we get to Tallahassee off camera. We've already shown you how to buy a garage. But that's it right there on the left, boys and girls. To 75. Okay. I don't think we're going down 75. I don't think we are. 75 is going to take you back down to Tampa, Florida, down that way. I don't think we're going that way. North would take you to Atlanta, and south would take you to Tampa, Florida. We're going a little bit west of that. So I think we're going to stay on 84. Could be wrong. I've been wrong before, but I don't believe we're going on 75 on this trip. Nope, we're going to go under it.
Go straight.
Valdosta's a pretty good sized city here. I didn't know that. Taking a while to get out of Valdosta, I know that. My goodness. Traffic lights, a lot of traffic lights. And doesn't seem to have any green ones. They only have red ones here. The surf and skate. What in the world is that about? I don't know what that is. Surf and skate. Okay. Antique store, it looks like. Oh, there it is. Okay. Surf and skate wouldn't make any sense for an antique store, but it was the third building down, it looked like. Okay, now we're getting it somewhere. Get out of Dodge. Get out of Valdosta. Well, we know our garage is right on 84, the one that we're going to buy. Unless Trucker Clay gets here first and buys it. I don't think it works that way. It's not going to work that way. He can buy one, I can buy one. We can all have garages. We'll do that when we get down to Tallahassee. We'll do that off camera again because it's very redundant. And it doesn't make sense to keep putting the same videos up. So we will, well, let's not get a ticket here. I thought the differential was locked, but I didn't see that. I don't know what that meant. The only thing's locked is my cruise control. Oh, I know what it is. When you hit the V on the keyboard, it's the differential. Okay. And it's right next to the C, which is for cruise, and I probably hit the V instead of the C. Oh well, we're good. It's all good. I hope we don't get more rain, folks. Looks like rain up ahead. Looks like rain. It does.
Stay left, and then turn left.
Sorry about that with that van back there, but I had to get over.
Turn left.
I didn't hit him, he just had to hit the brakes. Didn't hit him, so that's good. Okay, let's turn left and go to Florida. That was UPS. Whoops. Sorry about that, UPS. Hope you didn't have a package from that you broke. My fault, my bad. Sorry, didn't mean to do it. Okay, I did. Just kidding. So, anyhow, the USA truck. I like the fact that you can put company names in here, and that's a mod. I don't think that has anything to do with the paid mod. That's a free mod that I have on here for trailers. But like I said, the businesses that you pick up from and deliver to, no, they took that one off for some reason. I don't know what the deal was with that, but it's gone. I don't know if it'll come back or what, but I kind of like that because it makes more sense to pick up from Walmart than to pick up from Walberts. I think Walberts is actually Walgreens. I think Walmart was called something, selling something. Anyway, they had different names for everything. Like um, sell goods, I think was actually FedEx. And bitumen, bitumen, is actually KIE something, KEIWET or something like that. So anyhow, it is what it is. Hey, look, we're coming up on Florida up here. Welcome to the Sunshine State, Florida. Tallahassee. Okay, I-10. We're almost there, folks. I see it on the screen up there blinking at us. All righty. We're going to have another one in the books. Another one to put on my sheet of paper over here. And more work for editing. I got one rendering right now, the last video. The one from Columbia down to Myrtle Beach is still rendering. So it will be put up when it's finished. And then we'll put this one up and schedule it. And I think that's going to be it for today, folks. I am worn out from playing
Go
this
straight.
game all day. And I have played all day. Got up this morning. I've been on this game most of the day. Couple breaks. But I've been on this game a lot of hours today. I don't even know how many hours. Too many hours. But I want to get some videos done, and it's quiet here this weekend. And so I'm going to go ahead and do some videos. It's a very quiet weekend. My neighbors are all out working. Tomorrow is Memorial Day weekend here. And they're gone. My housemate's gone. And everyone's gone. So it's a good time to play the game. Don't have to worry about a lot of cars going up and down the road. There are some, but it's not the loud ones like we had before. So it's a good time to get some games knocked out. Boys and girls, we're almost there. We have
Stay
knocked
right,
out another
and
one,
then turn right.
another 2 states today. And we've discovered Tallahassee.
Turn right.
Well, how many states does that make? You have Arkansas, Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida. We've got 6 new states since we put coast to coast on. We're doing pretty good. We're doing fairly well with that. 6 new states. So we've almost doubled the number of states we had with the paid version. One more state, we'll have 7 more states. That's equal to what we have in the paid version. So, of course, there's a lot of cities we haven't gone to in those states, but we are hitting the states. Oh, there's a limousine. Somebody's out partying this weekend. Got a limo. It's one of the things they do here is if you can go out and drink and party, you get a limo.
Go straight.
You rent a limo so you don't get a DUI, driving under the influence. It's a smart thing to do. Don't need to be drinking and driving, partying and driving. If you're going to party, get a designated driver or limo, or stay home. Don't need to be out doing all that mess. Put yourself and other people at risk. It's kind of silly.
Turn right. Here we are, safe and sound.
It didn't want to turn too much, though, did it? Yeah, I let him park these. I don't mess with this one. There you go. I knew we'd be late. I knew we would because we took that 10-hour break. Holy mackerel, they took $16,000 because we were late. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Huh. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. We only got 32 experience points because they took 1,153 experience points. I guess this was a urgent delivery bonus. We didn't get it because we weren't very urgent. Oh well, let's see what they got coming out of here. Just curious. We're not going to take another load right now. We've got one going to Tucumcari. Wow. How long that would take? 23 hours and 50 minutes. Yeah, we're not going to do that, folks. We're going to call it on this one. Wow. Yeah, I didn't realize that there was that this was an urgent delivery. I didn't see that when I picked it up. My fault. But anyhow, we will see you on the next one. I appreciate y'all riding along. Take your trash with you. I'm not your mom. I'm not cleaning up after you. And we will see you on the next one. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe to this video. And if you don't like it, hit the unlike button twice. And we will see you on the next one.